Hello everyone, this is Fluff TCG and I am here with a One Piece video this time, and today we're going to be discussing the starter decks, and we're going to start with one so far, and that is the Red Edward Newgate deck. So as you can see here, there are a lot of new cards from the starter deck that are included in this deck. What we're going to do is play some games, see how we do, hopefully get some wins, and pretty much give you a deck you could possibly build to upgrade once you've managed to buy the starter deck. So we're going to start with the card by card. First, the leader. End of your turn, add a life to your hand. Self-explanatory, 6,000, 6 life. Really good. He used to dominate the meta many moons ago. Now he's decent, but there are still some red decks like Zoro that just are stronger right now in the current meta. But I think he's good. I think this is a bit of a more rushdown aggro package that can deal damage quickly. So hopefully he does better now with his new support. Next card, Otama, 2k counter. On play, give a character minus 2,000. One of the best red cards ever printed. Definitely a staple in this deck for a plethora of reasons. And you should definitely run it. And it's very good. And I wish I had more to say, but if you know, you know. Next is the 9-drop Newgate. When you play him, he turns your leader to an 8k because of the plus 2,000, and then at the end of your turn, you do not add a life to your hand. He also has, when attacking, Dawn times 2, KO an opponent's character with 3,000 or less, which is why cards like the Otama and cards like the Ace that you see right next to him are very good, because you can combo piece together some stuff and get rid of their board. Very solid. I typically play 3 because I feel like 4 feels a bit too bricky, unfortunately. But it's an incredible card that when you play it, it can change the whole outcome of the game and swing tempo in your favor. Jozu, 2k counter. It says, with a Dawn, if you have 2 or less life and you have a Whitebeard Pirates leader, which you do, he gains Rush. You primarily want to use this card as a 2k counter, but there are situations where you can just play him and slam all your Dawn on him and punch for game. It can come up. Sometimes the Rush is really solid, but you have to check how the rest of your hand looks, and you don't really want to throw the game because you played a body that you could have blocked with in hand. The set 2 Ace, on play, give 2 opponents minus 3,000. Then if you have Whitebeard Pirates as your leader, he gains Rush. The thing is, the minus 3,000 comes up so often, and it's so good because it can help you clear board. You can nick power on the blocker, and as a result, if they block with something that has a 6k baseline or higher, they just lose it. Really good into green because it can turn 8-drop Kid into a 5k, which is really bad for them. He always comes up. You always want to slam him down on 7, which is why, as you can see in the deck list, I'm not playing the new Newgate SR. Because if you have to pick one or the other, this is the much better card for aggro. The other Newgate has that ability where you can rest him to KO a 5,000 or less, but you don't want to play Whitebeard as a board control type deck. You just want to kill them as fast as possible before you die. So that's why a lot of this deck's options are just Rush or Survivability. For example, the 4-drop Marco from set 2. It's a blocker that says on KO, discard a Whitebeard card from your hand. If you have 2 or less life, he comes back. Please be mindful of that. Do not do this when you have 3 life and then be surprised that you didn't get him back. Also be mindful that he comes back rested, so your opponent can keep killing him over and over and over to lose your blocker. But still, an incredible card in this deck. And a 4 of. Everything in this deck pretty much is a 4 of outside of the Newgate and the 0-drop counter, because the consistency is so important in this deck to do as much damage as possible to your opponent. And also, it really helps with seeing all your pieces. And this card right here is the solution to that. So this is Izo, just a searcher. On play, look at 5, add a Whitebeard Pirates to your hand. Can be any type of card. This is going to be your ideal turn 1. If you don't have this in your hand turn 1, just pass, because there's nothing else you want to do, which I'll explain shortly. Next is the 5-drop Marco. If you play him on your turn, you can KO an opponent's character with 3,000 power or less. Doesn't combo with the Ace, but it does combo with Otama, and can let you get rid of anything with a 5k base, as well as let you get rid of weaker blockers, annoying cards like Rebecca, and because of that, it's just so good. He's also a body that comes back the same way the other Marco does, but in his case, you have to discard an event, and we're only playing 7. So neither of those events you want to discard to keep those. Neither of those events you want to discard to keep this Marco alive, but ultimately he's a 5-drop with a 6k body, so you should be good regardless. Now we're going into new card territory. The Atmos from the starter deck. When he attacks, your Newgate does not add a card to his hand from life. This is really good because in this meta, you do not want to be at 0 with Whitebeard because you are in a lot of trouble, especially when you face cards like Blue with the pudding that refreshes your hand. You can just straight up die because of it. I think as long as you're at 2 or above, you're in a good spot, truthfully. But once you're at that 1 threshold, you want to start pushing for lethal because you're in real big trouble if you don't. Luckily, he's a 5k body and he's also a counter, so this card is one of the best tools for this leader, and get him out as soon as possible. Next, King Do. He's a blocker, he's cheap, and he says when he's KO'd by opponent's effect, give your leader plus 2,000. So basically, if they pop him, which is common against black decks, your Whitebeard becomes 8k, which is just so good. And if you play the 9-drop Whitebeard and then this gets KO'd, you have a 10k leader, which basically means your opponent can't do anything. This is great because we finally have another blocker option besides Marco, and this card actually has a really solid effect. Next is Detach. On play, give an opponent's character minus 2,000, then put the top card of your life to your hand. Don't do that. There's some applications for it. Like if you swing with Atmos for the turn, you can drop this Thatch, and then you could drop the Ace to neg power even more, or you could do the Thatch into the Marco, or swing with Whitebeard leader, but you, most of the time, do not want to do this. You should really look at him as a searchable 2k, so that way you don't screw up and start killing yourself early. So outside of that, card's alright. It's just nice to have more searchable 2ks in this deck. Now the Ace from the starter deck. If your leader has Whitebeard Pirates, this character gains Rush. If this character would be removed from play by opponent's effects, give this character minus 2,000 instead. This is once per turn. This card's a beast. This means any sort of removal can be stopped. If black tries to KO it, you can minus 2,000. If blue tries to bottom deck it, you can minus 2,000. If they want to bounce it to your hand, minus 2,000. It's so good. The only way they can realistically get rid of this Ace is by attacking into him. You should protect this card because of that annoying ability. Even if it goes down to 4k, you should try to protect this card as best as you can because it's just so good. And it has counter on top of that ability. Like, it's legitimately like the best card in the starter deck. Like, this is a 4 of in Whitebeard probably forever. I would argue this is also a 4 of in Marco and an Ace because of how good it is. I feel like there's no reason to not run this. It's a 5-drop with Rush, and it's a really annoying thorn in your opponent's side. Next is Radical Beam. It's Radical Beam. And next is a 0-cost counter. Bad Manners Kick Course. Standard. Trash a card from your hand. Give something 3,000. The trigger is fine, but realistically, you will want to keep this in your hand anyways. And that's pretty much the whole deck. I tried to make this a little fast because people don't need explanations at this point. I know the One Piece players are familiar with pretty much every card in the game. So that's the core package of how the deck works. Let's get some games in. Let's see how we do. Prage. Let's do our thing, Whitebeard. Alright, we're going up against the Nami. Luckily, this is not too bad for us because she can't damage deny us, thankfully. We're going to start by grabbing an Ace. Just so that way we have a body. Set 9! Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that because of the way the sim is right now. So not the best 8.5 practice, but ultimately we can do something. Let's see. I'm going to have to KO this Nami. She's likely going to just Sanji's peel off and pass. Oh, Kaya. That's cool. kept 3 up. But we're gonna play Marco and KO the Kaya. Then I'm gonna swing Newgate at the Nami and pass. The reason why is because I feel like if I did Izo, if she does Snake Dance and bounces it back to her hand, I'm in big trouble. Swinging 6s to bait out the white snakes. There it is. You have a second one? No, Desert Spada. Then we're gonna go 7. More OP09 cards. Wow. Alright, our hand was looking amazing if we were playing any other deck, but since we're playing against Nami, we're in a bad spot. I don't have Ninebeard. In fact, I don't have anything. Another Sanji's Peel-Off? That's crazy, dude. Alright. We're just gonna go 6. I knew the white snake was there. Desert Spada again to reorganize. That's fine. Let's go 6. I'm just gonna be really annoying. Man, they are getting really good triggers. $20, 19 in deck. It's not impossible. Yeah, there's just no way. I have a million cards in my hand. Passing with everything up? Well, guess what? We're gonna go 6. I always know Whitesnake is coming. I'm glad we got Nami first, because at least now we can see how the deck performs against it. Let's go 6. Blow all your stuff. I don't care. We're going 6. And this is good because now they're blowing all their massive counters for like really crappy swings. Yep. Perfect. They might try to swing, but I don't think they'll go into me because they just lose on the crackback and my hand is full of counters. No. How many white snakes? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I can go 5s now. They have 14 in deck? 13? That is fine with me. Let's go 7. In deck. Nice. We got the win against OP09 Nami. Let it be known. Whitebeard's kind of sauce. No, but jokes aside, I think a lot of it came down to the fact that how many cards did they have in deck? Like 5? It mostly had to do with the 6 swings of 6k is super irritating for a Nami player because it checks Whitesnake, and if they have a second Whitesnake, so be it. You just have less swings per turn. People always say swing 9, swing 11, swing 13. No, no, no. I'm a truther that if you just keep swinging 6s, you can't do anything. Eventually, she'll discard all her characters, and her hand will be nothing but events, which is exactly what happened. So, wow. What a good game. Wow. King? I respect it. I did not draw anything that I needed. That was maybe the worst mulligan I could have ever done. But you know what? We'll make it. Queen. Wow, 2 of the event in the opening hand? That's crazy good. I'm just gonna swing 9. I assume... I mean, if they play Black Maria, I'm gonna kill it with Marco immediately. Onigashima, that's fine. And then swing 6 at me. Let's counter out. Can't afford to take any straight hits. So we're gonna swing 6. Because we don't care about his top end. So I'm gonna go Marco. Next turn, I'm gonna go Ace. Okay, I have 3 aces in my hand. Unfortunately, I'm out of counters. He doesn't know that, but that's not good. Oh, it's so bad. Let's go 6. Let's go 6. Let's go 7. Now this turn, no matter what happens, I have to counter out of everything. Drop Kuzan. I'm gonna drop a Radical Beam to keep him alive. I don't think he remembered. Alright, let's go 6. Let's go 7. Let's drop Newgate. Let's go 8. And now we have enough counter in hand where we're in a good spot. Okay, he's gonna jack to KO my Whitebeard. That's fine. I'm fine with that completely. If he tries to kill my Marco, I will discard another Radical Beam. There's no way. Sorry. Okay, so... Okay. Well... Yeah, he was dead. Because I was gonna go... 7 to test the waters. 7. 7, 7. Or I could go 7, 9, 9. Or I could go, 9, 9, 9. And then play this rush ace. Well, not 9, 9, 9. 9 here, 9 here. Play this 6, 6. But, pretty good. I'm surprised to see a king. I love king and I wish he was better. But, alright. 2-0, guys. We're doing it. I should have lost that game low-key, but that's okay. Here we are against Purple Luffy. This hand is a real stinker, but also really good. So we're going to let it rock. I'm a firm believer of don't mulligan. Unless it's, horrific. And honestly, I don't mind having these aces in my hand. We're swinging 6 here. I know he's going to likely block it. Oh, no, I guess not. Sure. That's fine. Okay. I mean, now we have way too many aces, but at least they're going to be really annoying. I'm going to assume he could go grab a life. No, he's going to rip from my hand. He grabbed 2 of my aces. Little does he know that I have another ace. That's so stupid. All right, what are you gonna do? Take it. Awesome. I'm surprised he didn't ramp. He might just still be learning the deck. I thought he was gonna grab a life and then end up playing like, you know, Kid, the 5 cost, but I guess not. There's no universe where I let that happen. So let's go 6. Now let's go 6 again. We'll play Atmos and we'll play another Kingdu and we'll pass. Wall up, and I don't want to give him too big of a body for the Mr. 2. No Ninebeard. A little scary, but we should be okay. Okay, Luffy Taro's out. What's he gonna bring out with it? I assume Sanji. Or maybe the Nami. Yep, there she is. Small mistake. By minusing 1, he lost the ability because he went down to 8, so we should have grabbed 1, then played Luffy Taro. But, you know, we're all learning here at the end of the day. Nope. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I guess we'll just swing into the Bonclay. And then let's just do some damage. Does he want to block with the Onami, or is he going to take it? No, he took it. I respect it. Oh, he must have hit the event. Yep. Alright, well I don't add a life, so I can survive. I know the Luffy Taro swing is going to come in. I do have 2 Kingdoos, and he doesn't exactly have removal, so we are chilling right now. He could be playing 9-drop Kaido. I'm going to block. If he brings out the 9-drop Kaido, I'm just going to go full aggro and try to kill him. No, he does have the kid. Okay. And then he has the Zorojuro also. Okay, so he's building a board. Same like me. Alright, so the Luffy Taro has got to go. So we're going to go 7. We're going to go 7. 7 at lead. And then we're going to go 5 at lead. You have to have the counter, yeah. Thanks to Atmos swing, I'm still at 2. Just to bring up my point from earlier. What's he going to do? If he just vanilla swings, it's possible he has gear 5, and if he does, I'm in real trouble. I'm going to let that go. Oh, it's another Luffy Taro? That's fine. Onto another Nami, okay. He did have the gear 5 in hand, but he didn't go for it. I think what he was doing was too obvious. He may also just be testing the waters. Like, if he swings here with Zorojuro... Well, he's going 9. I'm gonna just do something a little silly. Wow. So, here's the thing. Do I push for game when he has 1 blocker? Or... So he has 1 life, I need 3 swings, because 1's gonna get blocked by the Nami. Let's test it out. Let's see how 7 goes. Will he take it? If he blocks it, okay. I was gonna just go 11-11. Let's go 8. Okay. Now this is a thinker. I have 8 Dawn left. I could go 8, 10. But it's possible that he's just holding it. So what I'm gonna do actually is, this is a hard one. Maybe I should have kept one up. Let's go 7. Maybe he's just bricking. Okay. We're just gonna get rid of a body. If he has rush and he kills me, so be it. If he has gear 5, also so be it. This looks really bad. Only gear 5 kills me at this point, because everything else he doesn't have the Dawn for it. Yep, that's what I thought. A kid. And pass on just a kid. Alright. We're gonna go... Yep. GG's. Oh, he left. So, that was really close. I was right. He did have the counter in hand. I don't know if he just drew the kid or just drew the Fronosuke or the Jet Gatling, but I couldn't have swung for lethal. I think going for the Zorojuro there was the right call. Alright, we're going up against Katakuri. This is either 8.5 or this is 9. We'll see how it goes. Opponent is thinking about turn order. That's okay, man. Take your time. I don't care if I go first or second, personally. Chose to go first. That's fine. We're gonna mulligan. That's cool. Being able to play Marco out turn 2 is really good in this deck. And he did not have the pudding turn 1, so we're good. Okay. 9 to my face. I'm just gonna block it. I'm actually gonna play the Atmos before I play the Marco. Just, I know he's gonna try to be aggressive and hit me here, so... Oh, Gidatsu. Okay, good. We're gonna go 7. Then we're gonna play Marco, and then we're gonna play Izo. That is a crazy spread. I guess we'll grab Marco in case he plays another Brule. But losing all my Atmos, that really hurts. At this point, though, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, he might play 7 Mom now. No, he's playing Egghead Nami to KO Marco. Man. This deck is so aggressive. I don't think I can even block this. Yeah, I had to let it go. There's Newgate. So we're gonna go 8 into 6. Then play the Rush Ace. 6 into 5. They're gonna be at 9 next turn, so... Oh, it's as bad as it gets. I genuinely don't know how we're gonna out this. This could be pretty fast. Unfortunately, a lot of yellow matchups are not super good for us. I just feel like they have a really, really strong tempo. Whereas I can't do much with cards like Kadatsu. But it looks like he's thinking. Let's see. Yep, there's a 10 mom. I have to give him a life or I lose. Going 6. Is he going into me or my ace? Because the Nami can't do anything. Going into me. We'll counter with Marco. This is gonna be 7. Block with a 2K. So we're gonna go 6 into Sparrow. Please don't grab Lin. Okay, that's fine. Swing with ace. Play 9-beard pass. In hindsight, I did that backwards, but that's alright. We make mistakes when we're playing live. No. Oh my god, this is so bad for me. It's unbelievable. There's nothing I can do. My whole hand is radical beams, which is just so unfortunate. What do I do here almost? I can go 7 into Nami. Into 8 mom. And then I just go 6 to face. He's all the way back at 5 health. It's like I never hit him. Oh my god, please. Okay. And now I die, unfortunately. I jinxed the streak. Shouldn't have said anything. There's nothing I can do. Man, this is just crazy. What like a perfect hand. Well, they left. That's unbelievable. 2 disappears, Frankie. Like, this is like so good. That's just how this deck does into yellow, unfortunately. Katakuri is just too aggro for me. Black, yellow, Luffy. What do I do in this matchup? Pray, maybe? We'll see. Grabbing the Marcos seems to be the way to go. So I can pop the annoying characters like Garp, or the Hioris, or the kids, God forbid if they play them, but I doubt they'll play them without using the effect. Hey, speaking of Garp, there's the kid Sabo. And there's the kid Luffy. I don't think I should even attack him. I'm gonna get mileage out of my Izo. See if he'll block it. No, he does. Wow, he did. Gonna go 6. The thing is, at least I have 7 drop ace for when he plays Sabo. Okay. Does he not know what my deck does? Alright, let's just clear his board then. Hey, I'm not gonna stop him. Next turn we'll do Atmos into King 2. I'm going to keep him at 3 so he can't get the ace if he's running it in his deck. He whiffed. Nice. Okay. There's a way, but it's gotta be... Yeah, we're gonna play Atmos and we're gonna go into King 2 and I'm gonna pass. I don't want to put him at 2 life because he can do Luffy ability. But if he plays a Flampe, it's gonna happen regardless. What are you thinking, sir? You're at 2 life. I'm not gonna let you rock. Okay. I see. He's probably gonna try to KO my Atmos or my King Do. What is going on here? Nothing? Just pass? I'm just gonna KO the Sabo then. Alright, let's start being aggressive. He did have the Flampe? Huh. Well, I don't know the rest of his hand. Who am I to judge, you know? Just really peculiar. Well, he can't go to 0 now. So I might just try to go for game next turn, if nothing else. Okay. Is he gonna double Luffy? Because the Marco I will bring back. Okay, so he does KO the Atmos. So now what? He's thinking. There's a lot of things he could have done differently here, to be honest, but he might just be learning the deck. 8 to me. I'm just gonna get rid of my Ezo. Okay. Who are you gonna KO? The King Do? Alright, I'll give myself the power then. We'll block with Marco and then do Marco ability. We'll drop this ace. Let's see if he'll block all these swings. He does not. I'm gonna leave him at 2. I don't want to put him at 1. Sabo. That's fine. He had 10s on in his hand. But if he played it, he was dead. So just a Sabo and pass? Alright. Let's just get to it then. Block 4 7s. Okie dokie. Whitebeard for game? Oh. He just bricked. Well, that sucks for him. I think he did make a couple mistakes, but I also didn't hit him until he got to the end. I didn't really have any other plays if this failed, so I'm glad I got to push for game there. All right, here he is, Rob Lucci. Hand's looking not amazing, but we'll see what we can do. I am not super confident in this matchup. I'm pretty sure Lucci does win. So we're just gonna go 9. Let's see what he does. He can go 9 into me. Just 6? Milled Ice Age. Let's get rid of 1 Marco. Brook. Okay, so Brook is annoying. So I'm going to swing here. And then swing here. So the next turn I'm gonna go Otama to Marco to kill this Brook. Let's see how this goes. What's he gonna do now at 6? I have a lot of 2K in my hand, so I'm not concerned. I'm just worried about when he gets to Jack. Because I don't really have it out to Jack right now. I want to see if he can get rid of my ace, really. The answer is no, he cannot. Huh. Will he save it? No. Guess I'll bring out 2 and start swinging. Two cards from hand? Maybe 3 if we're lucky. Nice. Alright. Too many Marcos in my hand. Not good. Not good. Tempest Kick? Okay. I'm just gonna use the Marco effect. I'm assuming he's gonna go Jack now? And then try to swing 5 to 4? Which, whatever. I will play the ace and kill Jack next turn if he does it. He's thinking about it. There's nothing else he can do at 7 Dawn. Come on, buddy. What are you cooking? Maybe I am confident in Whitebeard after all. Who knows? Deck's kind of sick, not gonna lie. Man, he is really thinking. I don't have to think. I just click buttons. Okay, so it was Kaku. Sure, I'm gonna use the ability. Got another way to get rid of him? Did he not know that? The ace can do that? Alright, cool. Let's go this and this. And we're living. Wow. That's sick. So we're gonna go 6. Gonna go 6. We're gonna Newgate. We're gonna go 8. So he's now in a position of get rid of this Whitebeard or play a blocker or you're dead. Did he mill any Rebecca's? 1. And he does have the abilities to do the full combo with Gecko Moria. Just a matter of does he want to? Because he can't remove my board. He has a huge hand and I don't, so I'm curious. I have to save him. Nice. That's crazy. I didn't expect him to quit. But yeah, his hand was 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks. He could have played Moria and had Rebecca. But he knows that I could just Newgate the Rebecca. So I would have just went 12, and if he took it, everything. So nice. The deck can beat Lucci. Awesome. Let's take that curve. All right, Dofi. No, the buggy. All right. I would love to see an Atmos in this Ezo search. So bad. Nice. Rewarded. I'm assuming he's gonna just swing for 7 here. Yep, there it is. There's Jinbei. Is he bringing out Weevil? No, he's bringing out Croc. Oh, he whiffed. Wow. So he's drawing Gravity Blade next turn, which is like not great for me. Luckily, he can't bottom deck my ace, so it's fine. We're gonna swing at the Jinbei. 2K it out. It's fine. Oh, he let it die. Nice. He might have a Moria in his hand, so he doesn't care. No leader scale? Sure. No point in me playing King Dude when I know he has Gravity Blade. It was Jinbei into Moria into Jinbei. Okay. Not a whole lot we can do there. Let's start swinging. Sure. I would have kept that personally, but that's fine. Swing. He could Gravity Blade my ace right now, but he can't attack leader if he does that. Nope, just another Jinbei into another Moria into salvaging a 2K. All right, that is one heck of a board. I can't let you do that. Man, everything is standing. I don't have an out. I'm just gonna have to like swing 7. Swing 7. Swing 7. Nice. Let's see what the plan is. I assume he's gonna just start attaching Dawn and start swinging. What is it? No effect? Sure, I'll 2K out. It is Gravity Blade. I'm gonna make him waste his attacks. Let's see if he has it. Nice. I should have game at this point. Unless he plays a boa blocker, which he hasn't seen. What's the play? If he red rocks my Newgate, he pretty much can only attack with one thing this turn, and I'm gonna assume that's the Doflamingo leader. But then if he does that, I just kill him. This must be 3. Yep, there's the 3-cost Doflamingo. Still no boa, so really unlucky for him, but... There's the red rock. Alright. There's a way. What do I know he has in his hand? This isn't real. This is gonna just be Perfume Femur. So let's see. We're gonna go 9. Then we're gonna go 7. Then we're gonna pass, and now we do our damnedest to survive. Everything needs a Dawn to swing. I have Radical Beam in my hand. There's no way for him to tap my Dawn. If I went for lethal that turn, I was dead, so I think we're good. Okay. Okay, well, Boa's there, but Boa's rested. Do I save this when he still has 4 more swings? I'm gonna say yes. I will. Actually, no, that's too big. I'll let it go. He needs another boa. And he doesn't have a hand. So the more he plays, the more he's boned. We're gonna discard Ezo. If he fully commits his Dawn here, he's dead. Sure. Let's see if I can bait him into a swing, or if he's gonna play a blocker. Nice. Good games. Oh! He left. Alright, well, that's Newgate. If you stuck to the end, thanks for watching. I don't know what color I'll try next. Maybe I'll do green Uta. Maybe I'll do yellow Katakuri. We'll see. As always, thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.